Hey everyone, welcome back to Through the Ages. In our last episode, we talked about the dramatic moment when Esau sold his birthright for a simple bowl of lentil stew, and how Jacob, with the help of his mother, tricked Isaac into giving him the blessing meant for Esau, the firstborn. Esau, angry and heartbroken, vowed to kill Jacob, forcing him to flee for his life. Now as Jacob was on the run, the sun set, and he found himself alone in the wilderness, far from home. He felt exhausted, anxious, and overwhelmed with fear about what might happen next. With nothing but a stone for a pillow, Jacob lay down to sleep beneath the stars. However, something incredible happened that night, something that would change his life forever. In his dream, Jacob saw a ladder that extended from the earth to heaven. Angels ascended and descended the ladder, glowing with light as they traversed between the two realms. It was as if this ladder was a bridge connecting the human and divine worlds. At the top of the ladder, Jacob saw God himself, watching over everything below. In this moment, God spoke to Jacob. He said, "I am Yahweh, the God of your father Abraham and the God of Isaac. I will give the land on which you are lying to you and your descendants. And through you, all the peoples on earth will be blessed." Even though Jacob had made mistakes, God still chose him. The promises made to his grandfather Abraham and his father Isaac would now be fulfilled through him. Years later, God instructed Jacob to return to Canaan. Jacob was terrified. After all, he would have to confront his brother Esau, who had vowed to kill him. To prepare for this meeting, Jacob sent gifts of livestock ahead as peace offerings. Then on the night before meeting Esau, Jacob wrestled with a mysterious figure until dawn. By the end of this struggle, he received a new name, Israel, which means he struggles with God. The encounter left Jacob with a limp, but also a new identity. When Jacob finally saw Esau the next day, he approached humbly, bowing 7 times. Instead of displaying anger, Esau ran toward Jacob and embraced him. They wept together, showing us a beautiful moment of reconciliation and forgiveness. Now it's time to return to the dream that changed Jacob's life forever. One of the best ways to understand it is through a renowned work of art, Jacob's Dream by William Blake, also known as Jacob's Ladder. This watercolor painting, created between 1799 and 1806, is full of deep spiritual meaning. Blake was an artist who frequently rebelled against the conventions of organized religion and societal norms. He was inspired by mystical visions he experienced throughout his life, which shaped how he viewed the world, as something deeply connected to the divine. When Blake exhibited Jacob's Dream at the Royal Academy in 1808, he aimed to challenge traditional art styles and offer something more personal and spiritual. In this painting, Blake depicts Jacob sleeping at the bottom with a spiral staircase rising behind him. This staircase draws the viewer's gaze upward toward the top of the painting, where angels are seen ascending and descending. As you look higher, the figures become less detailed, creating a sense of depth that evokes the feeling of moving between the earthly and heavenly realms. One of the most captivating aspects of this painting is the way Blake used colors. The darker tones at the bottom represent earthly existence, while the lighter hues at the top symbolize divine enlightenment, reinforcing the concept of spiritual growth. Now, instead of a traditional ladder, Blake chose to depict a spiral staircase, which changes how we interpret Jacob's dream. The spiral symbolizes that the path between earth and heaven is not merely a straight line, but rather a complex journey of personal growth and transformation. It emphasizes the importance of evolution and the continuous pursuit of higher spiritual truths. In Jacob's dream, the angels ascending and descending the staircase symbolize that all of us, not just spiritual beings, are part of this journey. Some angels have wings while others do not, representing that everyone can take part in this path to divine connection.